here on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
INEC's continuous voter registration is still on. Use the opportunity to register to vote. On the news this evening, Rivers State government cancels contract for renovation of secretariat awarded by former administrator Ibas, demands refund. Police arrest suspected car thieves in Alakahia, Rumo Port Harcourt. Political analysts react to defections of PDP governors to the APC. Senate confirms Professor Joash Amupitan as INEC chairman. On the foreign scene, Israel returns more bodies of Palestinians as US downplays threat to Gaza ceasefire. I'm Sam Chinedu, and the news continues after the break. Welcome back. Rivers State's Executive Council has cancelled the 134 billion naira contract awarded for the renovation, electrofitting and furnishing of the State Secretariat complex. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, Dr. Austin Ezekiel Hart, said this while briefing the press after the Executive Council meeting held at the Executive Council chamber in Port Harcourt today. He said the council also directed the contractors, the CCECC, to refund the sum of 20 billion naira paid as mobilization.
The Executive Council approved the cancellation of the contract of the renovation, retrofitting and furnishing of the River State Secretariat complex, and also directed the refund of 20 billion naira paid as mobilization to the contractors.
He said the council also approved the revalidation of the bidding process for all four contractors in the dailies of 19th February 2025. Also speaking, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Dr. Azibo Nari Uzomawogu, said the Executive Council approved the establishment of CBT centers and ICT labs across the senatorial districts and 23 local government areas of the state. A 6-member committee for the immediate establishment of the CBT centers and ICT, who has now been redeployed to the Ministry of Employment, Generation and Economic Empowerment, said the government is committed to reduce unemployment among young people in the state. Recall that in May 2025, the former sole administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, announced the award of the contract for the renovation of the State Secretariat. His announcement came after members of the House of Representatives, Rivers Emergency Ad Hoc Committee, visited the Secretariat and described one of the floors as worse than Gaza. The committee also ordered the civil servants on the floor to evacuate. To crime matters now, the Rivers State Police Command has arrested one suspect in connection with the armed robbery and car snatching incident that occurred along the Alakahia-Rumosi axis of Port Harcourt on Tuesday, October 15, 2020.